Year to date, stock markets look pretty good. Look at the Dow, up nearly 6% since the beginning of the year, and the S&P 6.5% to the upside. The Nasdaq, the big leader here, nearly 8% higher since January 2nd. James Advantage Fund CEO and President Barry James is going to join us now for some bargain hunting, because I'm wondering, are things getting a little expensive here?
Yes, as we're looking at the markets, we do see that we have this nice rally going on. You know, it's kind of like this cold weather and the heat went out in the last quarter. Now the pilot light's on and the gas is running, and we're just barely able to see our breath as we're seeing this nice recovery. And there's some good pieces to this. Some people were so scared. We went from about 40% more bulls than bears to actually having more bears than bulls. That's good.
Yeah.
And you had the market so oversold, there were almost no stocks above their 50-day averages. So we do see some strength in this current rally, but there are some things that we are concerned about, the Fed being one of those.
Okay, the Fed is one of those, but nonetheless, you say whatever the Fed does, Newmont Mining is a pick, which is interesting. You like Kroger and Verizon. Right. These are all disparate companies. So overall, do you think the bull market has more room to run?
I think it's changing its seasons, if you will. Last year, you know, in the last year, companies without earnings were up 17%. Companies with actual earnings were down over 7%. These companies that I'm mentioning are a little more defensive in nature, and we think that they'll hold up well in spite of this change of seasons. But what we really think is happening is this changeover back to a logical market. I know it sounds crazy, but instead of rewarding companies with no earnings, it's going to reward companies with actual earnings.
Imagine
and
that.
Each of these companies have that. Yeah.
Barry, I love your attitude, and it sure looks warm where you are behind you with the trees and the blue sky. We're freezing here in New York. Good to see you. Thank you so much.